Welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Shadows video. In this one we are gonna go through the patch notes from the title update 1.0.6 that is coming tomorrow, that being June 25th, and the update will go live around 2 PM UTC. This update is quite sizable. For PlayStation 5 we are looking at 6.27 GB, for Xbox 19 GB, for Mac 9 GB, for PC 17, and for Steam we are looking at 8.5 GB. As you already might know, the biggest highlight for this update will be the special collaboration with Critical Role, adding a new totally free story pack, and also with that we are getting new ally. With the ally we are also getting a new trophy and a banner for our hideout. Unfortunately, the weapons that are also coming into Helix Store are paid content, so this time no weapons as a reward either. But hopefully in the future updates we will get actually something useful as a reward. Just like in the previous update, there is a requirement. When you can access this quest, you need to complete Way of the Blacksmith quest and unlock Yasuke as a playable character. And just like the Dead by Daylight quest, this one will also start in your hideout. And as I already did say, we are getting weapon pack with this one, and it will include 2 weapons per character. For Naue, Tanto and Katana, and for Yasuke we are getting Kanabo and Teppo. By the way, I will be live streaming this tomorrow, and we definitely have to try the new Nightmare difficulty setting. Here is a tease of some changes you can expect from this new difficulty. This ain't everything, so after player defensive options are less effective and enemies deal greater damage at all levels, parries now require perfect timing to deflect the hit. Imperfect parries will only partially block incoming damage. Enemy AI is smarter, faster and more aggressive. That is also applying to detection. Even while crouching, Naue now generates some sound, and even while in the shadows she can be seen while moving. Enemies will no longer become vulnerable from dodges and parries, only abilities can put them in the critical state. Combat resources like adrenaline, rations and shinobi items are harder to come by, making their use even more vital. This is just a glimpse of how this new difficulty setting will impact the game. For the console players like me, this is gonna be huge. Toggle headgear in cutscenes. Unfortunately, there is also a catch. The headgear will not be visible in cinematics and also in some instances like romantic cutscenes. After this update we can also disable and enable specific VFX to further customize our experience. So let me know, are you gonna use any of these? I'm not sure if I'm personally gonna use any of these. I'm probably gonna try at least the vanish one, maybe last known position. Other ones I'm not sure. Well, of course the black and white thing, it needs to be gone, at least for me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. After tomorrow's update we are now alerting guardians around the world outside of castles, garrisons, aka in the whole province. From now on, I'm really hoping, but I think I'm gonna be disappointed, that this will remind something like we had in AC Odyssey with the mercenaries. What I mean by that, I mean I'm hoping that we see increased rewards from the guardians. I mean that dog mask would be much appreciated, wink wink Ubisoft. One thing I have been mentioning throughout my live streams in the past, I have been kinda asking for cinematic thingies while riding our horse, and now we are getting 3 different presets while riding our mounts. So this is not like ongoing cinematic style riding. We need to hold a button for more cinematic experience while riding around in feudal Japan. Ubisoft is also gonna add a new ultra low specs for PC, and here is the screenshot that Ubisoft shared with the lowest settings you can go if needed. Just like every time we are getting a list of bug fixes, for everything from general quests, visual and graphics to audio. And if you want to check the full article, especially the quest part, I will leave a link for this article in the description box down below. So, before we are ending, I'm having a giveaway for 3 copies for AC Shadows, sponsored by Ubisoft, 1 copy per each platform, so PlayStation, Xbox and PC. That video link will be in the pinned comment and also in the description box down below. So, if you don't have the game already, now is your chance. And also, if you like the content, I would so appreciate if you hit that like button down below, and also if you become part of the Wolfpack, aka if you hit that subscribe button down below. But until tomorrow, Skatha over and out. Bye bye.